Imagine like SNK writing, but with the most uninterested voice cast in the world.
God, I wish it was SNK writing, like the fucking old stuff.
That Morden is a Wienermeister.
Tell that no-hoper to fuck off.
We got a call from Private Enja. He said marijuana.
Oh, you can increase the range at which you can lock on. Great.
I was like, man, this is a long time has passed and we've only unlocked one character. Then I looked at the time bar. We're not even halfway through this game. I am at least... I think when Thanksgiving comes and I have to say what I'm thankful for, I'm going to say that Metal Slug 3D had a finite length.
Do you think we can keep hidden and infiltrate the castle?
Out of the question. A full frontal assault would be more
So
realistic.
we are actually halfway through,
It's about
to be
time
fair.
we came to the same conclusion.
Just about.
Yeah, right. I only said it would be more
Oh, yeah.
realistic.
I was looking at the bar, not the timer.
No, not yet.
There can't be any other army forces here, can there?
That's
I love too that they're like, should we use a stealthy approach? No, just full frontal.
But this is our chance.
I mean, it's Metal Slug.
They sure
Yeah.
seem to be running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
Begin our attack. We're plowing through to the castle.
That is such a weird way to do that metaphor. Like, who talks like that?
I don't know if it's in the metaphor so much just the delivery of it.
That too.
It's like it's the standard dialogue in a way, but like the way everything's delivered just makes it sound way weirder than it really needs to be.
This game just really does sound like a fever dream.
I will say, I remember this game being actually pretty difficult if you aren't constantly moving. Like, you have all these dudes, like, running around jumping at you, and, they could hit you, but, as soon as you start running, everything misses.
You mean if you don't play this game, you might die? I mean, playing this game, you will die, literally. People die. Did I hear sniper rifle?
Yes!
This game has a sniper rifle. This game that established that you cannot shoot people that are too far from you.
Yes!
I wish I had a webcam on me so you could just see the look on my face right now.
That's the weapon they introduced in this game.
How many video games are gonna have a sniper rifle before people get sick of that shit?
Oh my god.
When you teased earlier on, you should see the new weapon they introduced in the game. Sniper rifle was something, just such a mundane cliche option that never crossed my mind that would be in this game. And lo and behold, that was put in the game.
It's great because it has no business being in this game, like, at all.
It already established that this is not the game you snipe in.
Oh, okay, the rocket's better, it's just the chaser has no range, I guess.
Well, like, the sniper rifle better have range.
I hope so. I don't remember it being very useful because, again, like, the best way to dodge anything in this game is to keep moving. So...
And people complain about Dark Souls attacks tracking you. I think there's a reason.
His walk cycle, by the way, is,
It's like they're trying to do the actual strut from the 2D games, but animated badly in 3D.
yeah, they're, like, trying to hit on the same beats, but, like, yeah, none of it is conveyed well at all.
It's just one of these games you can't really do in 3D because it just looks so stupid in contrast to its 2D counterpart.
Yeah, because it's very cartoony, you know? Like, it has a style to it, and, like, if you're gonna... You can probably do it in 3D, but you have to be, like, super careful with it. Like, you can't just be like, oh, you know, just recreate it in 3D. Like, just hire just some random nobody to do that. Like, no, you need to actually, like, work at it.
This is as cartoony as those cheap, shitty kids' cartoons on YouTube are. I love, too, how I'm, like, no longer, like, facetious or anything. I've just gone full bitter sarcasm with this game. It's gonna be weird hearing myself with the playback. I'm like, wow, I can really sound that cynical?
I feel bad for anything, like, insulting I've ever said to, like, Machinima.
Thank you.
Even early, like, Gmod animated shorts are better than this.
Absolutely. You know what, if anything, because there was heart put into those, usually. Like, this feels so lifeless.
Yeah.
It's just like, the hot thing is just like, take your franchise, make it 3D. Like, don't like, consider how that would work, just do it, you know?
I cannot fathom how this game came to be, and how this got the green light to be released.
I think it was just a thing back then, like, everybody was just like, hey, just, you know, 3D. Take an old classic, make 3D, and just, you know...
In 2006? At the end of the era?
It is true, it seems like this game was way behind on trends surfing. I don't know.
I'm glad they gave you a sniper rifle in the perfect level to demo it. But I don't think any level in this game is the perfect level to demo the sniper rifle. And dude, stop just fake calling your walkie-talkie.
I remember now. I remember, I think it was in that old Let's Play I did. In this section, as soon as I entered that room, I opened up the sniper rifle, aimed down the sights, and then tried to headshot that guy holding a shield. And, it would just keep hitting the shield, even though it obviously wasn't, because it wasn't coded to, you know, work like a sniper rifle in the most traditional sense. It's just, here is a bullet, but you also have a scope.
Oh boy, just like Resident Evil Survivor, there's no limb damage areas.
Yeah. It wasn't even that, like, just the fact that they had a shield in front of them was enough to protect them from any shot, no matter where it hit them. Like, that's just how it was coded. It's just, they have a shield, so they're protected.
I apologize to Resident Evil Survivor, it's not a bad game anymore compared to this. People think Resident Evil 6 bastardized the franchise. Look at this!
You know, I guess that's one thing I'll say for Virtual Highlight, is it didn't make that series seem any worse. Didn't, like, you know, ruin that series. It was just kind of par for the course.
I still want to see an Iron Lizard be shot in this game.
He used it earlier, but, since it's just a rocket, but it goes on the ground, it didn't really look like much.
It goes to show that that's how not great that weapon looks in this game, that I didn't even notice it was used.
Yeah. The explosion was blue. That's about all you really needed to know.
Okay. Sniper rifle.
Finally.
I love that call out too. Sniper rifle.
Just reminds me of how they made, like in Saffron City, that Charmander cry just sounds like a jump scare. Sniper rifle! I get the feeling this person pulled out the sniper rifle only for the call out.
Yeah, because you're not using that in this game.
It's like, have you fallen asleep watching my playthrough? Well, sniper rifle! That's probably an intended, like, feature of the game. If you feel groggy while playing it, you can just jolt yourself awake by giving yourself a heart attack with the line delivery for sniper rifle.
That's the entire reason they added the weapon. It's just because they had a really great call-out for it.
I should make that like my alarm tone.
Text message noise.
Considering I work retail, it's probably the worst possible thing to be my text message ringtone.
No, come on, it's fine.
Hey, how may I help you? Sniper rifle! The customer runs the fuck away. It would certainly make for a more interesting story than this game presents.
No, they're gonna be like, oh man, I played Metal Slug 3D, that game was great.
I would run the hell away.
Oh my god. I remember beating this game, but I don't remember liking it that much. I think it was one of those things where I was just like, I don't have a lot better to do.
So, what was the period in time you played this game? During the Black Death? Either go out and catch the plague or play this game.
I remember since it's 2006, this must have been, I must have played it like fairly close to its actual release. So, yeah, that would be high school for me, so.
So, do you want to stick with your PS2 and play this game, or would you like to buy an Xbox 360 and play Sonic 06?
I'm gonna be honest, I might pick this game. I wouldn't have to buy a new console for that. Just remembering all the shitty games I played on that modded PS2, including this, Maximum Impact, which is honestly maybe one of the better games I played.
At least Maximum Impact 2 was kind of fun.
Yeah.
This is not.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that game's dumb fun. This is dumb. Namco Cross Capcom.
Oh god.
Oh, what else? What else?
Getting creamed this bad by those clowns? Talk about dropping the ball.
The lip syncing.
Fine, Shep. We'll have to fall back for now. Marco Rossi?
Leader, leave everything to
Nice of him to not acknowledge Aerie.
But he knows Marco by full name, so.
Back off. Get in my way and I'll-
Marco and Marco's friend.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I guess he's that new character from King of Fighters 2014.
I say he's like Hein or Hain or whatever.
Hein, yeah. Or King of Fighters 14, not 2014.
I say that when it, huh? Went back to pre-rendered for this for some reason.
Wow, this somehow looks worse than the Symphony of the Night Castle cutscene. 2006. Are you positive this was on PlayStation 2, not 1?
I mean, that looks pretty good for a PlayStation 1 cutscene. I'm gonna give him that. I mean, mostly because they didn't have to animate a whole lot. What the fuck?
So whatever happened to the guy with the force field bracelet?
He died.
He died of boredom. Eri went off to bury him.
I will say, I do distinctly remember what the final boss of this game is like. And, you want to look forward to that. If there's anything that's going to give you hope throughout this long play, you gotta see what they came up with for the final boss.
Please tell me the final boss is a giant sniper rifle.
Or you could just
So
leave.
is this a boss to run away from?
No, you can shoot this thing. I don't know why you can leave, but
It's okay, we got a PSP UMD.
yeah, right.
Even on PSP, this game would not look good.
No.
Like, somehow Dragon Ball Evolution has better graphics than this.
I love this attack too, where it just shoots like 20 plasma balls like at once, and it just sounds like a nightmare. It just like over peaks like crazy.
And this is why God created sound channels.
It's a little more ambitious that you're fighting something this big.
I guess you're supposed to find, like, the right spot to shoot at it from?
I remember this thing being a pain in the ass.
Wait, wasn't Marco on top of there earlier as well?
I don't know.
Ugh, this game's narrative.
I will easily call this the best boss we've seen so far. Which is, I remember it being just a big pain in the ass to fight, but it's at least like, you know, it's a walking castle. It's kind of wild.
It has an idea.
What's great is, you know, the sniper rifle would be pretty good to shoot this thing with when it's like weak points down there, but you can't stand still. So
Someday the sniper rifle will get a chance to shine.
it's like either the attacks of the enemies are worthless or they're just like oppressive. It's like there's just shit flying everywhere in this fight.
Good video game balance.
Although we seem to have found a pretty good spot to just stand. Okay, that was weird. Oh, that just didn't hit nothing. So,
That
yeah,
explosion looked so stock.
Mission completion.
did it. Defeated, I guess. I like how many variants of just missile you have. Like, you have the rocket launcher, and then the chaser, and then the Iron Lizard, which is a missile on the ground.
I just saw a
Super
flying
Grenade,
ship
which is a
take
missile,
off.
but it's like
Damn.
bigger.
I'm sorry, did he actually say, Morden, where's Morden?
Marco here.
What's going on with that Morden?
Paula here. Go ahead.
Can you follow that flying ship that took off from here?
That's a Big 10-4. I'm already on it. The flying ship Morden's on is currently over the ocean heading south. Destination unknown.
Okay, continue your pursuit. Don't let him see
But
you.
it's somewhere in the south.
You can count on me.
It was really broad. It's just like, well, it's
I'm
it's
asking
going
you to arrange
south.
for a plane or a ship. I'll recover the slug.
It's over in ocean.
We're still in this goddamn castle.
Enemy forces, or just a common thief?
I don't recognize
You
my friend.
this guy's been with you since the first game. How do you not know who he is?
Especially because he dresses in bright fucking yellow. He kind of stands out.
What do you think you're doing?
Why are you
Oh god, that water.
My castle! Modifying it like that without telling me? Just who told
How
you
did-
to do that?
How did he make the castle into a walking mech without you noticing?
It's just something I prepared for an instance like this. I thought you would be pleased.
Why are you making a monkey of me?
On the contrary. I
No,
think
he's
that
actually
the
being
people
smart, unlike you, which
you and our
I guess is in
organization's
character, let's be
interests
fair.
Are linked as one. It appears you
By
do
the
not
way,
trust
you
me.
shouldn't trust those Martians
Think
again,
so? Then don't try to
seriously.
pull another stunt like that again. Got me?
Yes, Slug.
What do you mean? I'm dating a Martian!
I like your impression of his voice. Unlike this game.
You need moral support after putting yourself through this.
The next, like, result screen is gonna be like, please don't commit suicide.
So...
Oh wow, Tarma's face in that portrait box.
Guess we're not going to play as the other characters, which doesn't really matter. They aren't, like, real different.
I'm gonna be playing as nothing but Marco.
Plankton, I thought there was way too little resistance at the castle. Looks like you've been having a little fun without me, Tarma.
I sure have. We became the decoys to keep the enemy off you.
You probably just got busted,
But
right?
What a socket.
you were, like,
Everything went
presumed
according to
dead,
plan.
I thought.
Yeah, right. Aikawa here.
Yeah, there was this thing where they had this, like, big fight, and it was, like, presumed that they all got, like, captured or killed or something, but they're just kind of, like, around.
If that's the case,
They have lives left.
they are.
Ah.
The army tried to build a base in the South Pole a long time ago. The plan was Deep Six Midway. but
Also,
they
look
got
at
directly
the
in
rendering on
charge
those
was-
Vulcans.
I was too busy looking at the water.
Himself, General Morden.
And, like, the edge of the wall, it just all looks awful.
Give the man a prize.
Do you know the location of that base?
It's like the intel that I've
I
seen
like the
since.
bubbles, it just looks like the submarines are farting.
A little trip to the South Pole. Aikawa, fall back and prepare to refit the slugs.
Roger.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hi, Eel.
Threw that in
I
there.
wonder if that one was Barbara. Or maybe Jenny.
Yeah, so you remember how great the auto-scroller section is with the plane slug? Imagine
Fuck
that,
me.
but it's all blue. Interesting direction with the music.
Also, I guess the river's gonna be running red tonight.
This really doesn't look like it's underwater. Like, there was no effect made to make it look like liquid or anything is involved.
Who needs, like, water physics? Just put blue and make everything slow.
Oh yeah, Slug Mariner. That's right.
That's Mariner's power!
Mariner, yeah. I'm good at English.
This is the one game that Jeffrey would not yell, I win! At. Good, we collected the world's tiniest gas can.
Oh god.
I'm glad this is an auto-scroller, because imagine actually having to navigate this.
The music got a lot more generic after the intro. Wow.
Yeah!
I was starting to kind of like it, and it's like, no, it just sounds like the rest again.
No, never mind, this game sucks.
I have to remind myself there's no reason to compliment it.
The door didn't even open, just fade to black.
I thought we were back where we started. Oh yeah, so you do have to aim that manually, I think. Oh, no, it looks like you lock onto.
Oh, great, we have a blood wall section in a auto-scroller. Did that eel just no-clip through the wall?
It also, like, disappeared at some point and then reappeared in the void. Oh god, yeah, that's an actual wall. What the fuck?
Jenny, how could you?
Also, sometimes the Vulcans fire in, like, random, like, different directions. Like, I'm not sure what's going on.
Bugged locking mechanics, thanks, Kojima.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, so you see the really tiny soldiers swimming there?
Yeah?
They're pretty hard to spot sometimes, and they'll just sit there and shoot harpoons at you, so, that's annoying. What is this place?
Every generic water level coalesced into a single sludge of shit.
Yeah, it's like ruins, but it's also like a military base thing that's underwater? Oh my god. Oh, they just appeared out of nowhere. Oh! The way that, like, the texture dithering was working out, I thought it was, like, something pouring out of something, but, like, underwater? It was, like, really weird looking. It's like, no, it's just, like, an iron beam that just looked weird as fuck.
Those ice caps.
Damn, my Mariner's been totaled. How about you?
This water.
Wipeout. I'm out of
Mariner's been
mission
totaled
2.
by
I'm
what?
still mobile, but we three can't ride together.
Damn. Just when we're
Damn.
ready to box in Morden's goons.
Tarma, you
Hey,
should
you
try
two,
kicking
look
them.
over
It'll
there.
repair them.
It's Morden's battleship. That old relic still around?
Oh, come on. You don't expect that'll move.
I won't know till I try it out.
Hold on there.
What?
You can't be serious.
Never give up, no matter what you're faced with. That's the soldier's motto.
You plan to sink Morden with that? What a sick joke. Say something, Captain.
Yeah, never give up no matter what you're faced with. The mark of a true action hero.
I've had just about enough for you two.
They're coming.
Hey there.
What's this?
Oh no.
That voice.
We can barely hear it over the sound effects.
Oh, good. Everyone's all right.
Hey, Theo, that's quite a thingamabob. Mind if I take it for a spin?
Oh my god.
You can put the pedal to the metal and smash it up.
Anyway, what's with that crate?
I ripped it off of some of Morden's goons.
What's with that voice?
Impressive. Did you do it all by yourself? Yep, same as you guys did. Looks like the gang's all there. Can't keep me out of this action.
Oh my god. I just flashed back to high school. Fuck me.
Including the unofficial fifth playable character, Backpacker Lady.
Very well. Let the mission begin.
I remember some of those lines were actually like in-jokes with me and my friends because of how badly they're delivered.
I don't know what traps await at the South Pole, but it's up to us to stop them.
Ah.
So psych yourselves up and move it out.
Yes, sir.
game really does feel like Backpacker Lady was planned to be playable at one point. With just how much cutscene time they gave her.
I don't know, yeah, it's like they needed somebody to represent, like, home base, but they wanted to be a character and not just, like, generic people. It looks like intermission is 2 words there. Intermission.
I think this game needs an intervention.
Peregrine Falcons reporting. Preparations for attack complete.
Sparrow's here. We've succeeded in outflanking the enemy base. We're all set.
Okay, the mission begins
I'm
now.
glad she said that instead of
Target
Theo.
1, capture Morton. Target 2, capture Ogden.
I remember...
Target 3, secure the enemy base.
I think the levels are different depending on who you're playing as.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Knowing this game, they're just
Let's ventilate.
Sorry. Before I was interrupted by that, I think somehow knowing this game, the levels will inexplicably be the same.
If it weren't for
Yeah. I think you just said let's ventilate some bad guys.
Yeah.
Had you entrusted us with this research from the start, things wouldn't have come to this.
Put a sock in it, Ogma. A civilian organization with a little advanced technology, and it all goes to your head. I can get out of a situation like this without your help. Look,
Look!
This is Alator.
this is all of Alator. As long as I possess this, I will not know defeat.
The Alator. Dare I imagine I'd come this close.
Huh?
But with this,
I'm going to muse over my true intentions out loud in front of Morden.
With my ASMR voice.
This game is...
Mission Sniper Rifle!
I mean, why not have a sniper rifle mission? It has become the ensemble dark horse of this playthrough.
What the fuck? What? Ah! Ah! Ah!
What am I looking at? Yes, please ignore the tank. It plays like You got hit by that? Wait, what happened to the gold bars? Did they spend them?
I know, that's the amount you've collected in this level.
Oh yeah, the score also resets between levels, which is weird to me, being used to the arcade games.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you should probably use sniper rifle for that.
I'm telling you, I don't think it's actually very good. Like, when I talked about, like, shooting the guy with the shield, I think it took, like, 5 shots to get rid of the shield.
I'm like sniper piece of shit.
Like, I think it might as well just be a pistol, but with a scope. I forget, but it I don't remember being all that great. The one thing that it was built to do, and it doesn't do it very well. Oh. Oh my god, that... Oh, okay. Still zooms in pretty slowly, but...
At least we get to see the sniper rifle.
He hit the fucking... the wall hitbox above where it looks like it ended. And then just complained it was cold.
You should have said, ugh, this is jank.
Yeah, this is how sniper rifles work.
At least we finally got to see the sniper rifle. Sniper rifle.
Damn, it's cold. I'm sorry, every time he does it, it cracks me up. It's like I forgot how cold it was like 5 seconds ago. What the hell was the other one? It's like a DM? Oh, it's dual machine gun.
I thought this was suggesting that we should play Duel Masters instead.
I love that they included it, but they changed the icon for some reason.
They forgot what it looked like.
But then in the next game, I assume, they just renamed it to the 2 machine guns. Oh my god. They can't keep... They keep changing its name. Now it's the double machine gun.
Dulce Machine Gun.
Okay, what are we I wonder if he's trying to figure out how to change his bombs, because he hasn't done that all game.
I think he was planning to cut this as a all weapons exhibition. See all of Marco's stances with each weapon.
I say they have all the weapons. I hope they have a laser gun. And a drop shot, just for the sake of being like, hey, we have drop shot in 3D. But at the same time, I can't imagine them wanting to actually code the physics of that thing.
You know what would have been great if there's a red helicopter and a bunch of other helicopters following it?
Way too many models on screen.
Is there an achievement for switching weapons this often?
I think they're just amused by the callouts. Which, to be fair, I'll give them that one. I also like that because of the way this game works, the double machine guns has even less of a point. Unless it's just to be like, hey, it's machine gun, but better.
Let's put in all your favorite weapons from the past Metal Slug games, except for Thundercloud and the Satellite. They've probably never even seen those weapons because of how rare they are.
Well, they've seen Thundercloud because they know what the Mission 2 is from Metal Slug 3. I still can't figure out, like, that's just a really random thing they're doing there. Is that Morden's ship? Like Morden's plane?
Oh no, it's dropping physics objects.
Oh god, it is.
Because of their attack runs, I keep thinking they accidentally stab themselves when they miss.
They seem to have, like, the one attack whenever you just have just the soldiers. They just always run up and try to knife you. No, that was a med kit, sir.
God, it's like that Metal Slug 6 playthrough where they kept switching weapons and then it's like having machine gun, but they're using a shotgun. Okay, that soldier just started floating up to the moon. I have to go, my planet needs me.
Okay. Oh my god. I just want Theo back. Everyone's favorite character completely demolished. I gotta say too, since like this isn't being played the most efficiently that it could be, and yet this is a PS2 game in, you know, 2006. It's like 3 hours long.
Yeah. So a speedrun of this game is probably like an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we should be thankful for its length.
Absolutely. Oh, they have the mine attack. Great.
Imagine if this was like a Donkey Kong 64 tier saga.
Oh, Jesus.
Imagine you had to go through the level as every single character to beat the game.
Like, a Metal Slug game doesn't need to be long, but, like, still, like, imagine beating a PS2 game, like, that quickly.
I mean, I can beat Graffiti Kingdom that more quickly than that, but
I mean, like, back
here's
in
the
the day
thing, it's a good game.
Yeah, when you're playing it for the first time. Also, Graffiti Kingdom has the replayability of, like, all the stuff you can make with it.
Yeah. It's
This
always
is-
fun going through the game with, like, all these new characters you make.
This is like, you can customize the Metal Slugs, but you don't want to because they're shit.
Yeah. Also, there's like all these interesting runs you can do with Graffiti Kingdom. Like, I once did a no-edit playthrough, just using like the things you can capture and the cards you can collect.
Oh, yeah.
That was interesting.
All right.
Unlike that prisoner of war guy who's just in his underwear.
He just got stoned. They were just like, it was in the other game, so here, you could throw stones. Why
In
the fuck
3D.
not? Yeah. It's so weird that we haven't changed their bomb at all. We've had fire bombs like this entire time. I will say what I remember from the monolith bomb, like what it actually looks like is pretty dumb. Like you throw out like a tiny monolith, and then it disappears. It shoots a beam into the sky, and then it's supposed to like crush whatever's under it. But it mostly just kind of appears. Like a monolith just suddenly appears at the spot that you threw it, and it just like explodes. So it
What a
doesn't.
depressing cameo.
It doesn't even look that good.
Oh hey, it's the stealth section from 3, but really shitty. Oh no, not the Spider Mastermind.
Oh man, if we kill
Yeah.
the Ragnatrons, the line def 666 will open up. No, there's a... What the f-
Are these Robocops?
What the fuck?
Is he saying this one's not COVID?
I think it said this one's not moving. As in, I think it's like the armor announcing to someone else that the person who's wearing it is dead.
Oh god, that's morbid.
It's also random. It is funny how many people just get shot in cutscenes in this game, though. Like, not that many, but just, like, random dudes will just suddenly just blow up, and it's like, oh, alright.
I just like that those enemies basically have Gordon Freeman's armor.
But also, like, the game's, like, super cartoony. Even though it's, like, there's a fair amount of blood, and it's just a lot of people being shot with guns, but everyone's, like, dolls.
You can kind of say that about the 2D Metal Slugs, where it's gory as shit even though it's cartoony, but yeah, but these people don't even look human. They just look like dolls that are inexplicably bleeding.
It's weird. There's like a dark humor to normal Metal Slug, whereas this is just like tonally just all over the place.
Yeah, you're right. That is strangely morbid.
Why would the armor announce this, though?
I don't know what it is about the sniper rifle delivery that keeps getting me.
It's another
feel like
Odin
this-
joke. Just I remember like hearing that and just being like, why is he so intense?
He's trying to give me a heart attack.
I do love, this kind of goes back to the original series, where, like, you could just shoot a POW with a rocket, and it just kind of blows up the ropes that's binding them. Metal Slug is silly.
You're that precise. Just imagine, like, a Western doing that. Like, he just pulls out a rocket launcher to free the damsel in distress, and she's like, what the fuck?
Oh, they were doing their little idle animation, but it looks shitty. Everything in this is just like cave, or just like metal tunnel.
Yeah, because level design.